Hello traders, I welcome you again in the Forex Board Trading Academy. Today I will be presenting the pound versus Canadian dollar pair. We did analysis previously, but I did recalculations on the pound Canadian, so this is a fresh analysis, fresh view on this currency pair, which I do expect to move up. So before we get started, I would like to remind you that all the information in this video is for educational purpose only and should not be considered as a financial advice. Let's get into the price action. So right now, what we have is the corrective move to the downside, obviously. And what we see is the rejection of the ascending channel. There was a spike produced, but yet there was no closing price below the spike produced. The key support level lies near this price, which is 1.7045. This was the previous area of support, and then again a support. So very strong demand zone. In fact, maybe in the worst case scenario there will be a spike below produce this price, but only daily break and close can completely invalidate this bullish outlook. For now it looks very bullish because we had this break above the 200 simple and exponential moving average. Price should be starting to move up. I think this was the lowest point. I don't think price will be going anywhere below 1.7060. This could have been the very bottom for the pound Canadian dollar. Could be very attractive price for buyers. In terms of the upside potential, I think this is the key area, which is 1.7340. This area previously acted here as the, well, not the support. You can see that there was a clear breakout. So this is the breakout point of two moving averages, and this is where price could be getting back once again. This price also confirmed by 2 fips. First is applied to the overall downtrend, which is 61.8, and then we had this corrective move to the downside after the breakout of both moving averages, and this is 127.2 fips. This means that from this current price there is a potential growth of 270 pips. This looks very attractive to me. Also, the Canadian pairs looks still bearish. For example, pound Canadian, I mean the Canadian dollar itself looks bearish, so pound Canadian up, euro Canadian up, Canadian Swiss franc down, and this seems like should be the case, but I could be wrong. It could be the pound that is strong. We will see, and we will find out very soon, because today I think the price has tested the bottom on this pair. All in all, very bullish, because we also see the higher highs and higher lows pattern here, and right there is a very interesting, very attractive price for buyers. We'll keep on watching that, obviously, and from today maybe there will be a growth. So moving back to previously made analysis, pound Australian dollar. Well, here still a valid analysis. I do expect this move to the upside. Nothing has changed. I do think there will be a fast growth to the upside, very attractive also, along with the pound Canadian dollar. So perhaps this is the pound that is strong, I'm not sure, but along with the Canadian dollar being weak, we might see the pound Canadian being very bullish, and could be moving more than other pairs. Like if we compare pound Canadian, which has 270 pips, with a pound Australian, which has 290 pips. All in all, it seems like similar move to the upside on both of these pairs. Moving on to the euro Canadian, here guys, this is the key support. Now this green zone was the area that I was watching. Here we can see that there was a spike produced here up until this price, which is 155.25. And now I will be watching the daily close. Where will be the daily close? Because it will be very important for this pair. All in all, still bullish. Nothing has changed. This is the long-term outlook. So I will just adjust it. It will take longer, obviously. It will take longer if it's an uptrend. I do believe we will have a daily close above this support, and if that's the case, probably we are going up, because this green zone is still holding as long as the daily closing price is above this low here, produced back on the 16th of September. Moving on to the euro US dollar, consolidating, well, still bullish, along with the multiple euro pairs, still bullish, because we didn't break below the moving averages. Both moving averages still remain price above and still bullish. If there will be a break below both moving averages, then yeah, as I said guys previously, that could be the bearish scenario. Euro Australian dollar still very bullish, nothing has changed. Even though there was a rejection of the trend line, this correction followed, and now price is back as at the support, which previously was the support as well, and here resistance. This is a massive supply demand zone, and in this case obviously this is the demand area, and I think from this point onward we will see the continuation of this uptrend. Very bullish on the Euro Australian dollar as well. And also guys, we just had a pound Australian dollar up, which does suggest maybe that the Australian dollar weakness will continue. Who knows? I do think that this also has a point to think that it might be the Australian dollar that will be moving these pairs. Canadian Swiss franc, well, this was a very tricky, very kind of, you can see that the moves here was very wide, and still I do think that the Canadian dollar will be weak. But obviously we had this analysis invalidated a long time ago. I'm just following it because of the Euro Canadian dollar. So here still expecting the move to the downside. Maybe not as much as the Euro Canadian will move to the upside, but still I do expect the move down to start. We will see. This zone is obviously a very strong resistance, and I think today price has topped out and we will see a very sharp move down. The gold, here we are kind of consolidating still. I think this price is the key. We need to break and close above in order to confirm the long-term uptrend, because for now price could be consolidating, but as long as it holds this green line $1,875, it will remain bullish. Australia and New Zealand, here yesterday we talked about this resistance here, and price actually retested it. While it might seem bearish, I think the Australian dollar is still weak, and it will be weaker than the New Zealand dollar. So still this analysis valid. We will see what will be the daily closing price. If it manages to be below 1.0862, then it will be extremely bearish. But I think the most important level will remain here. If daily close will be below, I think this will be the downtrend. Still expecting, nothing has changed, so adjusted, and do think it should be going down. Euro Swiss franc, nothing changed, still bullish. Range trading continues. This is the daily time frame. Obviously can take 1, 2 or 3 weeks for the price to reach the resistance that I did expect. And pound Canadian, we just had analysis, obviously upside move expected. Pound Australian, same. Let's make a conclusion here. What do we have overall? So euro strength and pound strength, Australian dollar weakness and Canadian dollar weakness. This is globally what seems to be the case across the board. And if I would be trading something, I would be keeping that in mind, basically choosing pairs that correspond to this view overall. We will finish for today with these setups. We will see how it goes. Tomorrow we'll update you, of course. And let me know what you think on these pairs, on these currencies, whether you like the pound Canadian dollar upside expectancy, whether you think it will be moving down. Please do comment and let me know what you think. We will see you tomorrow with the new analysis. Thank you all for watching, and I wish you profits, guys.